everybody. Try to clean you off there. As you can see, it's a very foggy day today, which is the perfect time to make a video about tips for riding in the fog. So number one, and this is basically the generic tip for any scenario where conditions are less than ideal, is slow down a little bit. Obviously, the slower you're going, the more time you have to react to something if something kind of pops up at you in the fog. The second thing is, this is a pretty cold day. It's probably only 35, 40. So, you really want to consider the fact that your tires are not going to grip quite as well. And, maybe your little digis are cold, so your fingers may not work as fast. So you don't need to be playing MotoGP rider in these conditions, right? I'm going a full 10 plus miles an hour slower than I kind of would normally go on this road, probably, just because I can't see really well. The other thing is, on a motorcycle, your windshield is going to fog over at an alarming rate compared to a car's windshield, and it just kind of sucks. Like, it doesn't clean up like a car windshield can with defrosters and wipers. So you're actually going to have a little harder time seeing than your car friends. So you got to ride accordingly. It's kind of annoying too. The inside fogs up. And I'm talking to myself right now, so that doesn't help. But still, it fogs up. And so you just lose extra visibility. Like, if I open my shield, I can see pretty well. And it's funny because the fog is now disappearing because we're out of the valley, or we're going into the valley. And this is what always happens around here. Up in the mountains, there'll be fog, and you get a few degrees warmer into the valley because we're losing like 600 feet of elevation just going down this hill, believe it or not. You wind up where you don't have fog anymore. So it's going to clear up, but you saw the beginning of the video. It was very froggy, so we can, kind of keep that in mind as we're riding along now. But now it's actually still foggy if you look out there, but it's very clear in comparison. There's a river right there, this Mohawk River, so the fog will linger over the river for a while because of the temperature differential, and it's clear over this road. This is Route 5 for those interested or that know the area. Oh yeah. Right now I can see fine. So the fog cleared up enough that it's really not impeding anymore. But my windshield is still a little bit foggy. So again, you gotta consider it's gonna take a couple miles for your windshield to unfog, even though it's not necessarily foggy outside. Biggest thing is too, so I always run my high beam during the day to add visibility, but in the fog, of course, you don't really want to do that, and it's not going to blind you that much if it's daytime and it's foggy, but it is best practice just not to do that. So attempt to run your windshield down, run your high beam in low, run your headlight in low beam mode. Good Lord, that was hard to say. And again, remember, cars can't see you as it is on the road because a lot of people are stupid, and motorcycles are smaller. But you think if they can't see you under normal conditions, fog, they're really not going to see you. Keep that in mind. Any animals? It's deer. It's getting close to deer season here. It's hard to see deer in the fog, so you got to consider that too. You don't want to have a close encounter with a deer, like I did earlier this year. So consider that. There's a lot of things, and then I've talked about this again too, or in one of the other videos. It's like, you also have the choice to take a car if you own a car. And in New York State, you can more than likely own a car, for example, so here you definitely could. And you can also ride different routes. So maybe there's a back way to work, it's a little bit longer, but it's slower roads or better visibility or something like that. So you can kind of make those decisions case by case and determine what makes the most sense for you. I don't know. You know, I'm pretty comfortable riding in these conditions right now. Well, right now it's fine, but before, you know, just taking it easy, going a little slower. Some people might not be. If you're not comfortable, then don't ride in it. That being said, I would encourage you to ease yourself into it and learn, because someday you might get caught in the fog or caught in the rain or caught in some adverse condition and you have to ride in it. So that's the only thing, right? You got to keep that in mind. So anyway, my windshield's all fogging up as I'm talking. So I'm going to stop talking. I think I said everything I wanted to say. It's a shorter video. So God bless America. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.